Today, we talk about... Welcome back, folks, to the rest of the sneakers. All right, so I'm not going to say save best for last, but something like that. So let's grab the pinnacle of this whole movement. The Friends and Family Air Max 1 by Para with that classic pattern. I'd already discussed the GR release, but some time... Oh, Jesus! Some time had passed. Oh, look, his signature. Some time had passed, so I figured I had to pull the trigger on these and just really go for it. Yeah. So, wowee. Here we go. So, the thing that stood out to me about these was the lack of a swoosh. I thought that was genius for such a classic colorway, or for such a classic silhouette. To go without the classic swoosh on it, this was just phenomenal to me. So I really wanted this and only this when it first dropped. Oh wow, it's all just blue. Interesting. And then they switched up the pattern of, oh wow, and this is like really plush leather. Wow, wow, wow. And then the bop of pink, candy cane striped leather plushness on the inside. Super cool. I love this little protective-ish on the tongue, I guess. Blue insides. You can see the nice tumble to it. This is obviously a very limited and highly crafted pair. Oh, this is leather too, not even mesh. Wow, that is nuts. Holy crapola. Damn, son, where to find these? But yeah, so there's that. Don't want to belabor that too much. I did want to do like a separate whole para video. Candy cane, motherfucker. So let's just put that away. Very happy to finally have those in the collection. Then we go to a very similar box, obviously, but this one being the Spyridon. And Spyridons, I'm not gonna lie, man, one of the most comfortable Nike shoes, if not ever, photo shoes I've ever worn. So I figured, you know what, if we're gonna be collecting this entire para pack, we gotta get them all, especially once I got those cherry woods. Again, blue bop, very, oh my God, man. This was the same pattern on the OG Spyridon colorway with the red swoosh that I have, but this one being, you know, bop of blue really makes you appreciate the details with the tuned, or not tuned air, zoom air. But yeah, wow, same similar details. This one's more mesh though, with that lovely blue swoosh, similar patterns, the mini swoosh, inner pattern, which is a pretty much carbon copy, and then Nike Air with the cross weave, or not cross weave, the cross walk type pattern, a lovely blue or red stitched into the tongue. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, this is a gorgeous shoe. I never thought this was an ugly shoe. I just knew that what do you call it? I didn't prefer it over the Air Max model, so I didn't go for first. But now that I'm trying to complete the pack, it made more sense. So, squeeze that back in there. There we go. Close that up. Dope. Again, stay tuned for more dedicated video on these. Now it gets a little more interesting with the this box and this box. So I'll start with the Nike just to keep it consistent. He did do way back when this pair, interesting enough, which I had no idea about until I started doing a little more homework on Para, but you can recognize the blue and red speckling from the midsole of the Amsterdam pair, which was really what turned me on to Para. Before that, I had no idea who that guy was. But thank God I do now, because that dude is legit. I really love his art. I shouldn't say I really love, because I don't own a piece or anything like that, and I didn't know about him before sneakers, but I say love relatively, but really a big fan. How about that? Really pay attention when he does a little something, something. There you go, a little more classic para type art insole there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Less sexualized than the other one, but itty woodity. Bop of blue, hey yo, outsole, hey yo, more speckling. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see that he put these out. And I really prefer those over the red laces, I think. So I'm going to keep the blue in there. I know some people would probably want to do one of each, but not me. And then, for those that didn't know, he also did not only a Vans, but a Converse pack as well. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Converse or the Vans pairs were more of a sample set or family and friends release only, whereas this was, I believe, a more general release. Just a beautiful cherry detail. Oh, it's like a cherry bottom jeans, apple bottom jeans, but it's got like a Christmas boots and stockings type vibe to it. couple arms, and then a couple cherries shaped like perhaps a butt. Interesting reddish detail to the inside. Nice little stitching detail there. And then what does this say? Converse, product red, presents an original way of thinking about shoes, creative, fitty, and doing good. Converse is a proud partner of Product Red. A percentage of sales from this shoe will be given to the Global Fund to fight AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. So I had no idea he did this for the Project Red. I just thought this was like a model he put out, but kind of cool that he teamed up with them to produce this lovely pair, and for a good cause. That's pretty cool. And you see the insole also has the cherry lady. I would assume it's a lady, but it could be a dude. You never know. All star. So yeah, another Converse to the collection. What does that say? Yep, Converse red. Cool little detail. Yeah, very clean overall model. I'm not gonna lie to you. So hey, what up? So there you go. I couldn't find any available pairs of the Vans. I would have loved to add a pair of the Vans to my collection, but I honestly have searched high and low and just cannot find it. So just gonna have to pass, I guess. And then last but not least, had to complete the entire Para pack with a nice little purchase from StockX that includes, this lovely jacket. Look at this. Would y'all look at it? So I was in it more for the jacket, but I didn't realize it came as a set with the pants. So you see clearly the inspiration behind this, the box, bop, 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 together bop. Clearly you see the inspiration for the patterns, styled after the cityscape landscape of Amsterdam, even though it's a little bit inaccurate because I think there's no hills or mountains from what people have told me. I don't know the geography of the Netherlands all that well, but just regardless, this lovely white with all the patterns on it, and then coupled with the pants that come with, and I believe they are tapered legs. Yep. So very excited to wear this. This is definitely a spring fit with any of these shoes, to be honest with you. Probably would rock them with a friends and family pair just to be a jackass about it. But yeah, there you go. Had to get it to complete the set. So now I have one of everything except the Vans, but I don't know if you count the Vans because they were seemingly more of a sample pair produced in a very limited number. So, itty woody. Is there really much else I can say about these shoes? I don't think so. I think we kind of covered everything, I would say, right? Yeah, so you just got to take a few pictures of these and see what happens. One more for the flow of the dough, hey yo. So, dude, but we're here for this, so let's see what's going on. Let's open it. Okay. See if I can get this shit open. Nice box, but first, yeah. Anyway, okay, so here we go. Nice Adidas box. Haven't seen this style in a while. This looks like one of those old school Adidas boxes. Like I remember my first pair of soccer cleats coming in these. Next level with the threes. C black fit weight and C black 11. Boom. All right, so. Wow. Woo, actually, wow. These actually look way better in hand. Holy shit. I know a lot of people were clowning these, but it's pretty historic, man. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, the very first completely laceless basketball sneaker. I wonder if there's any padding in here. Yeah. And then you got a little Adidas logo in there. Nice little pull tab. Some people were saying this feels very cheap. I don't know, man. I mean, you get the little embossing of the Adidas logo. Stitching seems pretty good, I gotta say. Yeah, this is cool. Like a little waffliness to it. Like a little styrofoaminess. I don't think there's boost in here, right? Could be wrong, but very interesting. Bottom here. And then Adidas there. I do love this like camo, winter camo, tigerized camo-ish with the herringbone pattern. Apparently the traction's pretty good on these. I'd have to test them out. Then you get the three stripes, 1, 2, 3. I like this over the other colorway because this provides a nice contrast of white along the mainly black core. Nice little mud guard, or not mud guard, what would you call this? Toe guard-ish. Nice little pad into it. I don't know why my shit has been struggling to focus lately, but there you go. Is there a front tab on this thing too? Yeah, just a little stitching that says for Germany. There you go. Dope. You know what? Let's try them on. Why not? Huh? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you lose your mind into the sneaker game. You start really diving deep, never looking back. And kind of treated myself after the new year. You know, the job's been going well. Been accruing wealth, although that wealth is now before you. There's an embarrassing amount of money in these purchases. I don't know if I'm very proud of that, but hopefully someday this will all be worth it. Just glad to be able to share it with you guys. Thanks for joining along, but now I gotta get organized and go do some stand-up comedy. Keep working on this ish. Have a lot more dedicated videos coming on the Yeezy line, on the Off-White line, and then also the Para line. So that's something to stay tuned for. A few more sneaker reviews coming. I'll do a dedicated-ish for the Fear of God stuff. What else? Is there really much else to discuss at this point? I don't think so. But thanks for joining, guys. Let me know if you have any additional thoughts or particular sneakers you want a very closer look at, because some of these I may skip a more detailed look on, because obviously they don't have as much interest that they draw in from folk. But it be what it be. With that said, thanks for joining. We'll see you on the next one. We out. Peace.